Capital XTRA, what's going on? Robert Bruce in the building. Video chat season, homegrown, Saturday 4 till 7 p.m. In front of me on the video chat right now, I'll put it out there, one of my favourites, one of the most consistent. He's never let me down when it comes to music. We're talking 7 top 10s in the UK. I think there's like 6 platinum records in there somewhere, a top 10 album, billion streams globally. And you know he's still independent, man. Been putting the work in. I think we're at clock 10 years now. We've clocked 10 years.
Yeah, bro. 10 years of me making music still.
We've clocked 10 years. Tracey on the video chat.
My guy. Well, go on, man.
I'm all good, man. I'm seeing the Tottenham kits in the background. I'm not even going to get onto you too much, you know?
I'm tired.
What are you saying, though? How are you, man?
No, I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm in good spirits still. I'm happy. I'm looking forward to like life getting back to normal. I'm looking forward to shows. I'm looking forward to everything, bro. Just living life.
It's definitely been a little bit of a long layoff right now. What's the past year sort of look like for you?
Boy, what's it look like, bro? I'll be honest. The inside of my house is what it looked like. I'll be honest. Like, I ain't done much, innit? You know, like a lot of rappers, like I'm not pointing any fingers, but a lot of rappers were doing their thing, having fun. And I just felt a bit irresponsible, man. You know, my mum's of a certain age, and I feel like it's just irresponsible for me to go and have fun and not think about the elders, you know what I'm saying, the elderly. So I've just been here, I'll be honest, man. It's been quite hard for me.
That's what anxious. I was going to say. Yeah, because you're someone that you're out here, you know.
Yeah, bro. But you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, bro, I'm 27 now. You got to grow up and mature at some point and take responsibility for your actions, you get me? So I just, instead of going on a private jet or anything like that, I thought, yeah, bro, let me just donate some of the money I could have spent on holidays and whatnot, and let me just write my album and get the work out of the way, man. Because when you work, then you can play, you get me?
Yeah.
And I'm ready to play now. Now I can play, you get me? So we're good.
And I'm talking about the fact you being out here, even work-wise, because obviously we know all the grind and hustle has to come from you. Like, no one's going to... Well, obviously people will do intros and whatnot, but you need to be present. So that's why I thought this would have been a quite interesting year for you. But I feel like it's worked in favour of the album that you've delivered us.
100%. 100%. I feel like with me, usually, like I'm a networking guy, you know what I'm saying? Even if I don't make music with everyone knows me, you know what I'm saying? All the rappers, like I get on with everyone, all the singers, like we're all cool. I like to be out and about, but I just feel like this time we all disconnected a little bit, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, even like I usually see you all the time, like I ain't seen you for ages.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? It's like it's just how it goes, bro. And time gets away from us. Like it's the time has gone so quickly over these past like this year and a half or whatnot. We've been going through this pandemic. It's crazy, bro. It's actually crazy still. But I'm happy that we can just start, you know, easing back into normal life. I'm happy for shows to be hopefully, fingers crossed, coming around. And yeah, man, interviews in person and stuff, bro.
We need to get to it, man. We need to get to it. Fam. You did give us a couple of releases. Dinner Guest was the first one during the lockdown. Dinner Guest in West 10. Obviously, you deliver. You know what I mean? Every now and again, you just come and you deliver. What's it been like with those releases?
Boy, Dinner Guest, I can't lie. I didn't expect it to do as well as it did. That's the truth. I expected it to do well, of course. Like, it's me and Mo, do you get me? Me and Mo smash it every time. But I never expected it to do as well as it did. It did go super off. And then with Mabes, obviously, Mabel's a superstar. Like, I expected that one to go off because it's Mabel, innit? Like, she just, everything she touches is gold, innit? So big up Mabel for having me. And yeah, man, it's just a good 2 releases, I'll be honest. I kind of dropped Anxious just to like alert people that there's new music coming, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
It wasn't meant to be like a radio banger or mosh pit tune or anything like that. It was just to say, yo, this is the level of visual I'm giving you lot. This is the vibe of the music, and there's new music coming, and that was it. And
that's the opening track to the album as well, Flu Game. For people that might not know, give us some context behind it.
So Flu Game, not when we're not talking about my album, is Michael Jordan obviously played a game. Everyone at the time thought he had the flu because he was shaking, he was sweating, you know what I'm saying? He looked really unwell. He had a towel over his head. But in actual fact, and as we now know through the documentary, The Last Dance, he actually was given a pizza that someone's tampered with. Obviously, it's made him ill, which is funny because obviously, bro, he should have seen that coming. Come on, bro. You don't eat a pizza at 3 a.m. With me, I've kind of used it as a metaphor to say, yo, we've all been going through some stuff, you know what I'm saying, some hard stuff. And I just feel like no matter what we're going through, you can always come out the other side. Trust me, you can always come out the other side. And I just think everyone can do the same in whatever category of life you work in. You know what I'm saying? You can do the same thing. So that's kind of the metaphor. Because Jordan obviously dropped his points. I'm due to drop mine right now. So we'll see, innit?
I hear you, man. I think you've set that up so perfectly. It all makes sense as well. We played Anxious already, and I want to get into the second track on the album. Let me just say, This album is very, very strong. Obviously, you're giving us 4 quarters. I've seen that as well. This second track, I said, okay, you gave us Anxious, but it's game time now. What are we saying? Talk to me about this song.
Kuko, yeah? So, boom. Obviously, he's named after Tony Kuko, yeah? This guy's a legend, bro. Obviously, like I say, like Jordan, he's the man, but he don't pass the ball, do you get me? Because he's that guy. But he did pass the ball to Tony, and Tony hit the shot. So you see, when you get that responsibility, you got to take it on the chest. This is like an honorable mention, because there's always a star player, but you need the people around the star, you know what I'm saying? It's not him on his own. He needs the service. He needs the screening and whatnot. He just needs help. You can't do it on your own. And this is me tapping Nav and saying, yo, broski, I need your help. Come help me mash this one up. And he did, bro. Nav, I don't think Nav has ever laid a bad verse. I've never heard a bad Nav verse, I'll be honest. But I'm a big fan. I've been a fan of his. Obviously, the Toronto-London link-up is ever strong, you know what I'm saying? And their city and our city is very similar, you know what I'm saying? So I just thought it made a lot of sense for me to tap him in, get him on this. And instead of me jumping into his world, like the melodic auto-tune, kind of like guitars and gunnery, you know what I'm saying? I thought, yeah, boom, let me just put him on a drill beat with the man them, like, on some London shit, you get me? So
It's definitely worked off. It's paid off. As I said, the way you rolled out the promo to this was so sick. I'm even seeing the merch is coming with a pizza. Is this pizza safe to have? Yeah.
Yeah, the pizza is the vinyl still. So
the pizza's the vinyl.
Safe. Exactly, it's safe to have. It's safe to have still.
I love
but
that.
Yeah, man, bruv, you know what it is, my thing. Yeah, I just pride myself on like giving people quality. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to give anyone junk. Like, I don't feel good in myself selling people junk, because I have a lot of people that support me tirelessly. You know what I'm saying? We all work hard for our money. I don't want you to work hard and then spend your money on something that I wouldn't want myself.
Yeah.
It needs to be clothes that I would wear, garments that are good quality, and vinyls that will last forever. Like, that's what I'm going for. So, yeah, man.
Okay, no, I hear what you're saying with the merch as well. And I interviewed Digga D recently. We spoke about you guys' collaboration. And I actually wanted to talk to you about something, because I don't even know if you remember this, but the first ever time I met Popsmoke, we were all in the studio. And I remember him asking about Digga D, and you was just giving him a glowing reference. And it's always like, we get to see you in interviews like this, but it's what you see, what people do when you don't see them, that really tests their character, man. First of all, what was your relationship with Pop like? And do you remember that time, in fact?
I do remember that time, man. Oh, man, bro. The first thing I'm going to say is rest in peace, Pop, bro. That's crazy, fam. I feel like, you know them things that happen in life, yeah? That are just like so unbelievable, bro, and just should never have ever happened. Like, that's just one of them. Obviously, DMX as well, rest in peace, X, yeah. But bro, you see Pop, bro, so basically the way I come to find out about him is because I have a lot of friends in New York, you know what I'm saying? I've done a lot of collabs with, like, I've collabed with Rocky, like, that's a friend of mine. I'm tight with the mob, like my boy Swoosh, like, I got a lot of friends over there, you know what I'm saying? So one of them hit me and was like, yo, like, I know you lot love the drill, bro. Listen to my man, do you get me? This is time ago. I was like, cool. I took him in. I was like, yeah, he's hard. But obviously, New York drill was new to me.
Yeah.
So I had to warm up to it. But yeah, boom. Took him in, fast forward, his tune's ringing off, welcome to the party. And my boy hit me again. He's like, bro, I told you, look, it's ringing off now. Look, London loves it now, it's ringing. I said, cool. So what? Loot me a broski then, if you know him. So he's like, yeah, cool. Shout out Barter, man. That's my guy, you get me? Barter from New York. He put me on. I linked up with him, I chat to him, I said, yo, bro, the man them rate your thing, you know, like, when you're here, make sure you give me a shout. And he said, bro, I rate your thing. I rate Labra Grove, I know what you're doing. He said, when I come there, I'm gonna link you. I said, say less. He came, he linked me, do you get me? We chopped it up. We went for a food, everything. Like, bro, that's a good guy, man. That's a really good guy, man. What a nice person, bro. And it's such a shame. But even the way he was very humble and open to using UK beats, working with UK artists, everything. Like, he had a tune that's on one of his albums, and he played it to me. And he was like, yeah, bro, you could jump on this. You could jump on this one. And I said to him, bro, you know what? I'd rather not force anything. I don't want to rush it. We'll just leave that one. You put that one out, because it has another artist on it. I don't want to say what the song was, because it's out there, but you know what I'm saying? I just said, yo, you do that one. We're not going to rush it. And when I link you, which is really sad, I actually had planned to go shoot the Rain video and then go straight to New York to go hang out with bro. Do you get me? So I had already booked my flights and everything to go link him. We confirmed the dates. And you get me? The rest is history, bro. But yeah, man, I have nothing but nice things to say about Pop Smoke, bro. Rest in peace. And obviously, when he was asking me, about like who's lit and whatnot, I could only say Digga, bro. That's, in my opinion, he's the hardest in drill. That's just my opinion, innit? Everyone can disagree with it if you want, but that's just my opinion, bro. And obviously, when man them ask me my opinion, I'm always honest, as you know me, bro.
Of course.
Even if my opinion hurts people's feelings, bro, I'm just honest. So, you know how it goes, man. You know how the thing set.
I know how it goes. And that's why it was so nice to see you giving that reference, and then to hear that this track was coming. and the way you both attacked it, because we're thinking people are probably saying AJ Tracey, Ladbroke Grove, Digger D, what are they gonna do? You kept a couple mouths quiet that way, man.
Come on, man. You know what it is? You know what's funny about that one, yeah? I saw like a couple people reviewing it, and some of them were like, you know what? I don't even like AJ anymore, but no, he went hard though. He's hard on Joe. Like, I was like, all right, cool. At least you still got the respect there. Do you get me?
Yeah.
So, yeah, bro. You know what it is for me? It's just a switch, bro. I'll turn it on if I need to, innit? If I don't need to, I won't. If I need to, I will, bro. That's it. Like, man, them don't want to come bar for bar with me. I promise you, bro. I promise.
It can go that way if needs be.
It can go that way. It can. I stay away from that now. I'm a family guy now, but it can go that way still.
And one thing I wanted to know from you as well, does success make you more hungry? Because obviously I told you about all the numbers you put on, all of these targets, the facts and figures. But what happens when you do that? Because there was once a time where you would have dreamed of this. So what's the next dream then?
For me, success does not make you more hungry. It makes you lazy. That's the truth. Success makes you lazy. Of course, bro, because you're like, raw. Like, I'm doing so well. Look, Labrador's up there in the charts, or Reigns, wherever it is in the charts, and the numbers going mad. I'm getting this money. Like, bro, of course, bro. You just feel like, you feel complacent. You know what I'm saying? It's natural for a human to feel complacent because you're doing well. But you need to snap yourself out of that. And my manager's told me a million times, he said, bro, you're only in the position you're in now because of the work you put in 6 months ago. So if you switch off now, you're not going to have the same feeling in 6 months. So if you want that feeling to continue, you got to put the work in again. Do you get me? Which is why even right now, I'm working on my next album now. I don't take anything for granted. I'm from a place where we never had much. And I'm making sure that I keep what I have, bro. I'm not trying to squander it for nothing. Do you get me?
No, I hear you. That's a proper interesting perspective, man, because even with the album, it feels like you have leveled up again. So how do you make sure the quality is still up? What do you sort of do? Like, how do you push yourself?
Boy, it's a good combination of having friends who are extremely rude, and if my tune's bad, they're gonna tell me this is not it. You get me? Shout out Nige, bro. Nige will never let me slide with a bad rhythm, bro. He'll say, nah, bro, that's not it. Get back in there, bro. That's not it. So you need that obviously on your side. It's a combination of that and just acknowledging the environment around you and the landscape and saying, all right, cool. So them man are doing that. It doesn't mean that you have to do what they're doing, but you need to see the levels, bro. You need to come with something. You need to come with your own angle and come with things that are going to elevate you. So I don't know how to play any instruments, and I'm going to definitely learn one because that's going to elevate me. You know what I'm saying? I might call Dave and say, yo, teach me the keys.
Yeah.
But something, I just need to know, you get me? I feel like I listen to myself and how I used to rap, and I think, what am I missing? What needs to be put in here for me to elevate? I write it down, I think about it, I brainstorm it, and then I attack it, bro. That's what I do in it every time. So I'm glad. Thank you for saying that. It sounds like I've elevated. I'm glad it sounds like that.
Yeah, no, I 100% think that. And we're going to get into more tracks from the album as well. And we're going to talk about sort of what I feel I got from this album. But talk to me about Eurostep. What quarter are we in right now? What quarter are we?
Eurostep. I think is that the second quarter?
Second quarter, I believe. What is this section? What's this whole section about?
All right, boom. So basically what I did is at the start of the record, I kind of gave people what they wanted, yeah? Which is, I know you want drill, yeah. I know you want the fast tempo, you want the dark sound in AJ, I got you. You get me? I gave you that. Then the second half gets a bit more interesting there. The second half is me kind of going a bit more in depth into about who I am as a person, but also trying to switch the sound a little bit. So it doesn't sound like anything traditionally UK.
Yeah.
It doesn't specifically sound American. It just sounds like music. You know what I'm saying? I don't really have a genre for Eurostep. I guess you could call it trap or something along them lines. But yeah, I made that beat still. I made that beat myself.
Oh, you made it yourself?
Yeah. I made that beat myself still.
How long producing for now? Or for a while?
Like 3 years, but I just didn't think any of my beats were ready to be out there. But this one was hard, man. So I was like, yeah, I'll put this one out still. But yeah, Eurostep, obviously, another basketball reference. You know, that little move, you give it the little Eurostep. It's just about me saying, bro, there's people in my way. There's always going to be people in my way. I'm just going to Eurostep out the way. You get me? I don't need to engage in whatever it is you want me to engage in because I ain't got time for that. And time is most definitely money, as we know, bro. You get me?
Yeah, no, I hear you, man. And I like the fact that you've done all the basketball references. People are probably expecting football references, but you've hit us with the basketball ones.
But they've had enough of that from me, bro. That's all I give them. I only talk about football, bro. It's enough.
Yeah.
It's enough. Trust me.
Yeah, and I wanted to know from you, what has traveling done for your experience as an artist? Because I told you before we jumped on the interview, I feel like this sounds so international, but not like you're trying a thing, if that makes sense. So how has traveling influenced you?
Yeah, man. I feel like traveling is what made me the artist I am today, bro. When I was telling, man, I'm the most versatile and people are laughing. Like, bro, do you get me? You're laughing until man's all multi-platinum and that, like, it's not laughing, he's not a joke anymore, is it? Like, do you get me? I swear down, but nah, bro. You see the traveling, yeah? Like, even when I went to Japan, bro, it just opened my eyes. Like, I heard dancehall rhythms playing in Japan. And that's not because I entered the building and just shut it down for me. It's not that. Like, they listen to that regardless. And I thought it was a joke, bro, until I looked it up and they have a dancehall culture in Japan, bro. You would never know that. How would anyone ever know that? That's crazy, innit? But things like that made me know, bro, you need to travel, hear what people love, hear what their culture is, how they take to the music, how they adapt music. You know, like obviously Joe's from Chicago, we made it our thing.
Yeah.
New York made it their thing. Like it bounces around, bro. This is how music is, and it's great. And I feel like traveling just enlightens me a little bit and opens my mind to the different kind of sonics you can make. So you have to travel, man. I would strongly advise it for every artist. If you haven't been traveling, well, obviously it's Corona now, but when you can, go travel, innit? Yeah, man.
And that brings us back to the UK, right? Because you are an artist for the UK with a global landscape. We said 1 billion streams globally as well.
Yeah.
What is it about the UK that is so infectious around the world? And then on the flip side, what is it about our UK industry that holds us back? If you can answer
all right, cool. This is a good question. You always ask the good questions. I'll do it. All right, cool. So what I love about the UK, is we're the trendsetters. We set pace. We always set pace, innit? And anyone can deny that if they want, but, you know, loads of Americans take influence from us over here. And they do. It's just a fact, man. And it's because, you know what it is? It all stems back to the Caribbean, bro. We have a large Caribbean influence over here. And bare of the slang that you hear today, the lingo, the mannerisms, it's from the Caribbean. Do you get me? Obviously, I'm from Trinidad. I'm not Jamaican, but we share a lot of the same lingo. And, you know, our connection with the Caribbean is probably a lot stronger than I would say the US is. Yeah? And I think they take a lot from Toronto and London because we're so in touch with the Caribbean. Like, this is how I view it. You know what I'm saying? That's one part of it. Another side is obviously from the Beatles to, you know, British GQ and to the way we move, bro. We set pace for trends, style, music, everything. That's just how it is. Architecture, we've been setting pace. You get me? All right, cool. That's all great. We love that. But on the negative side, the UK holds itself back in so many ways, bro. We got London is obviously small, and if you got ops, you're gonna buck them eventually. So because of that, you know, man, them don't want to do certain shows, and man, them are not on collaborating with certain artists. And bro, I just like the approach that some rappers take. I don't want to say them by name. I'm not trying to get no one in no politics in it. But when people do tunes with whoever they want to do tunes with, and they're not worried about, like, bro, I'm not beefing you because you got beef with my man. That's nothing to do with me, bro. I'm making music. If man's a musician, respect me. I'm a musician, bro. That don't mean that I'm into your street politics. You get me? So when people do that, I got a high level of respect for that because, bro, at the end of the day, we're all grown men. Do you get me? If you want to make music with someone, go make your music with them, bro. It shouldn't mean that you have to take on their beef. Do you get me? If you do want to take on their beef, that's your business. Like, but you know what I'm saying? If you don't want to, you shouldn't have to. And I feel like there's a very negative crabs in a barrel mentality, especially in London. I don't want to say everywhere because some cities definitely don't have it as bad as London. But it's like, oh, we're from the same place. Why does he deserve to be successful and happy? Like, why can't I? Like, but it doesn't work like that, man. There's space for everyone. And if you put in the grind that man over there that you're hating on did, you'd be in the same position. You know what I'm saying? And I've learned that for me, I'm starting to show more love. I feel like I've always shown love. But I'm trying to show as much love as possible now so that there's not some vicious circle of people just not showing love or letting people through the door and all this gatekeeping stuff. Like, I'm not on that, bro. I'm not on any of that still.
I think before, because you'd always had to fight the underdog fight, you would have had to come to stuff with your back up against the wall. But the success is showing, so it's good that you can sort of pay that back into the ecosystem now. Yeah,
man, 100%, bro. I mean, shout out Skepta, shout out JME and P Money, them, man, they showed me the most love from when I was young. But, like, I'll be honest, man, not really anyone else did. I'll be honest. Like, everyone was kind of like, oh, he's from West, like, he's light-skinned, he's got curly hair, like, we don't rate this guy. Like, all right, he done well this year, can he do well next year? Oh, he's not serious, bro. You see all of that? There was just so much hate, but it kind of fueled me, I'll be honest. I was like, you man don't hate me, cool, watch, like, you get me? Well, I'm lucky that, like, that's the way I'm built, but some people aren't built like that. Some people are built like, oh, everyone's hating on me, I'm just going to give up. And it's kind of sad, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to see no young people from the ends give up, man. I'm happy for everyone who's doing well, bro. And I mean this from my heart. Everyone who has an ethnic background, I don't care where you're from, you're fighting the system. If you did well, I don't care what ends you're from, I'm happy for you. That's from my heart, trust me. Trust me, dog.
That's an important message, man. I love what you're talking about right now. Let's get to the music as well. We're here about Flu Game. What are we, third quarter now?
I think we're in the third quarter now.
Yeah, we're about in the third quarter. Now, I had an issue in this third quarter, I did not know what song to go with. It's so hard to pick out of all of these tracks because I like them all, to be fair. You know.
My guy.
I know
what one did you go with?
Fam, we have to talk about it.
All right, go on.
People are going to want to hear you and T-Pain. I believe that's third quarter still. So talk to me about this T-Pain song, but There's Little More Love in there. There's Top Dog in there. All fighting a close race. But talk to me about the
Come
song
on.
with T-Pain.
All right, cool. All right, T-Pain is the only artist on the album I don't have a relationship with, yeah? I don't know T-Pain personally, and you know me, bro. I'm very reluctant to work with people who I don't know, yeah? That's just so rare. But T-Pain, you can make the exception, bro. This guy is the auto-tune GOAT, and he's just done a lot for our culture. Obviously, we all grew up listening to him. And from Young Ads to Lil Uzi, everyone who uses auto-tune how they do, it's because of my man, do you get me? So I thought, yeah, boom, let me reach out to him. I got my people to hit his people and say, yo, AJ's a big fan. He would love to work with you. He's got something like a little demo there if you want to hear it. And he was like, yeah, I'm down to hear it. Like, I'll work with AJ, boom, boom. And from when I heard that, I was gassed. I was like, all right, cool, let's get it. You get me? I wrote the hook that he's singing. Yeah, like I wrote that. And it just sounds dope to hear him singing some of my lyrics, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think that's another milestone for me, bro. I got Rick Ross in the bag with Denzel Curry. I got Missy Elliott in the bag with Amine, you know what I'm saying? Bro, that's definitely another big milestone, T-Pain, man. Rest in peace, DMX. I would have loved to get him on a track.
As well, yeah.
But you get me? But that's how it goes, bro. That's how it goes. But yeah, this song, Summertime Shootout, it's basically about me saying it's not just basically for me, it's for everyone, bro. If you got that female companion and, you know, she's there for you when it's lit, but it's a bit shaky when it's not lit, you know what I'm saying? You got to tell her, like, just do you, man. Do yourself. If you're not here for man, when I need you to be here for man, then you need to go over there, bro. I'll be better off without you. So that's what it's about.
We've had a few interviews over the years, man. This is definitely one of my favorites so far.
My guy.
Out of all of your successes, which one has been either the most shocking or the one you've been most gassed about when it happened?
One of them is buying my mama a house, yeah? That one is an obvious one. I feel like I completed one of my life goals there. As long as Mumsy's good, I'm good. That goes without saying. So that's a great one. I think the first time I got booked for £1,000, that blew my mind, bro. Because you know in the ends, bro, £1,000 is hard to come by, bro.
That's everything, bro.
Yeah, man. So like that was crazy. When I could show my grandma, who never really believed in my music thing, I showed her, look, I'm booked for £1,000. She was like, okay, all right, cool. Like she took me in from there. She's like, all right, cool.
When was that? Do you remember?
That was ages ago, bro. That was like coming up to 4.5 years ago now, something like that. So yeah, bro. I showed her and she was like, all right, you know what? Cool. I don't know why these people want to pay £1,000 to listen to you, but fine. Cool. We'll take that, Granny. Trust me. That as well. But you know what? It's the little things as well. Like Star Baby is obviously on this album again. And he's very, very particular of who he works with. He just doesn't give out features. Okay. So the fact that he's always so open to working with me, like, bro, I could be nothing but grateful. You get me? It means a lot to me because I know what kind of artist he is. He's very particular with his art. He keeps it close to his heart. Yeah. And he doesn't want to just do music with any random person. Like he needs to really mess with you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So little things like that make me happy, man. It makes me know like, my man respects my thing, like, and I respect his thing, like, you know what I'm saying? It's a mutual feeling. Things like Rain, when I saw the numbers that Rain did first week, you know what I'm saying? We broke records with that. That is just like, for me, again, it's a great feeling, man. Because me and H was just messing around in the studio. You know how it goes, bro. Yeah. We're just having fun. So all of them things, man, getting nominated for Brits, bro, there's loads. I'm so grateful. I feel like the amount of things that I have to be grateful for right now is more than most people get in their lifetime. So I'm just very, very humbled. Trust me.
Nah, that is so sick to hear. And I love asking that question because we just see the big glossy stuff and others, but stuff like getting booked for £1,000, that was supposed to be crazy, you know, music.
Bro,
buddy.
Crazy. You can't even believe my feeling, bro. When I saw them numbers, you see the 3 zeros on the end, you're like, raw. Like, I would have had to work a whole month for that, you know?
Yeah. I hear you. The toys get bigger as the sex gets bigger as well. I think I've heard a Lamborghini reference in this album somewhere.
Yeah, we got the whips out, man. You know how it goes. I bought my mum a house, then I bought my own house, and then from there, I just had some space to buy some toys, you get me?
Yeah.
So, man, I'm just trying to... Yeah, I'm trying to enjoy it. I'm trying to chop life before life chops me, you get me?
Exactly. Talking about that, though, how much pressure do you put on yourself? And I don't even mean pressure from, is this going to perform well? How are they going to receive it? You personally, like... You're carrying your people on your back. Obviously, the team, everyone helps together. But how much pressure comes down to you?
I'll be honest, bro. Keeping it 1,000 with you, it's very, very intense pressure, bro. I would say almost crippling pressure, I'll be honest. That's the truth. I think there was a point in my career when I was only happy maybe like 40% of the time, bro. Okay. Which is not good. It's not healthy. It's not good at all, bro. And I just had to sit with my mum and she was like, look, what makes you unhappy? How can we solve this? Like, you know, everyone loves you, you know what I'm saying? And I know that. I'm a logical guy, man. I know everyone cares about me. I know everyone respects my thing and rates me. But It's just that sometimes when you have so many people relying on you, if you put like a foot wrong, you've put a foot wrong for like 20 plus people, man. It gets kind of intense, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, bro, that plays into being independent. I know I always bang on about it, bro, but obviously that's something I'm proud of. Yeah, man. And it's, do you know what it is? I feel like, I don't even want to sound like a Spider-Man movie, bro, but to see the power and responsibility thing, it's real. Like, it is real, bro, because right now, it's like, if I go and tweet something irresponsible, all the kids are acting on what I did, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of responsibility. So that comes down to me being smart with my money, making investments, making sure my kids and my grandkids, God willing, have something to hold dear, you know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to build generational wealth, man. And at this point, I'm in a point in my life where my main key thing I'm focusing on is being happy. Like that's the main thing. So if I'll be honest with you guys, I'm not saying I'm gonna do this, but if music got to a point where I'm not having fun anymore and it's not making me happy, I'll just stop, bro. On my life, I'll just stop because it's not that deep. You know what I'm saying? Once I got my mum's house, that kind of gave me the leeway to just do whatever I need, bro. If I need to stop, then I'll just stop, innit? So, but yeah, bro, I'll be honest, it's a lot of responsibility. I wouldn't advise people getting into music unless you're really ready for it, because the fame is cool, like the girls are cool. The litness, the chains, the cars, like, it's cool, man. But you see, when you have to go home, bro, you got to live with yourself. And I'm not trying to be deep. I'm just keeping it 1,000. You got to live with yourself, bro. So if you're out there capping in your raps, making up stuff, acting like someone you're not, having relationships with people that don't last, all this other stuff, bro, material items, not looking after your mum, all of that crassest stuff there. If you're doing that, you got to live with yourself, bro. And it's only going to eat away at yourself. Do you get me?
Yeah.
So I hope someone hears this and heeds that advice, honestly.
100%. I hear you. It's so funny that you mentioned the Spider-Man thing, because I had that written down here, but then I took it off because I'm like, Robert, you always take it that way, man. Let's just do
But it's true though,
stuff.
bro. It's true. No, you're right, man. You're right, bro. You should have kept it on there, bro. It's true, fam. It's just a true quote, innit? It's a shame that it's cheesy to say it like that, but it's just true, innit, man? Like the better you do, the more haters you get, the more money you get, the more responsibility you get. It's just how it goes, bro.
100%. The great rewards come with it as well. And I think you've really smashed this album. We're about third, fourth quarter right now. Perfect Storm.
Yeah. Oh, one of my favorites. Still.
Yeah, one of mine as well. Talk to me about this song.
Cool. Perfect Storm, man. I drew inspiration from Mobb Deep for this one.
Okay.
I don't know how many Mobb Deep fans are out there, but yeah, if you mess with old school rap, that's where I drew my inspiration from. I thought, you know what? It's only right that my fans who stuck by me, I open up a bit and just give you an insight into my life a little bit, because it's cool doing the bragging thing. You know, I'm from West. We love the bright lights, the Harrods, the Selfridges. You get me? We love it. But same time, man, there's substance to who I am as a person. And it's good for me to be able to just give you a bit of that. I think I kind of held back on giving you everything so that maybe the next album, when I'm going to be a bit older, can be the full, like, here's my life story, bow. You know what I'm saying? But for this one, I just kind of opened up and went into it a little bit to talk about topics like, you know, my mum, everyone's welfare around me, the stresses, the pressures, like my brother's getting their door kicked off all the time, just giving people an insight. Because I think sometimes people probably type in Google, like, where is Ladbroke Grove or like Kensington and Chelsea, and they see all these beautiful houses and they're like, yo, why does AJ and Digger and them, man, act like they're from the ends? And bro, you don't know the half of it, you know what I'm saying? Like, one of the poorest wards in Europe is in my ends, bro. It's called Goulburn Road. Goulburn Road is one of the poorest wards in Europe. So people need to understand that there is definitely a large amount of, you know, rich people in my area, bro. But also there's the stark contrast of the people who can't afford to keep their lights on, bro. That's how it gets. And yeah, bro, it's just a very interesting area I grew up in, and I thought I'd just touch on it, give people insight into my journey. And the beat is nuts. I'll be honest with you, the beat is super nuts, bro. It draws out all sort of emotions still.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I love this one.
No, me as well. For you, who someone's character is staying pretty consistent, both in front of the camera and off the camera, what have you learned on your journey so far to this point?
I've just learned, yeah, that no matter who you try to be or whatever image you want to portray, it doesn't mean anything, because most of these people you're portraying the image to or trying to impress or win over or whatever, they're not going to matter in 5, 10, 15 years time. What's going to matter is you, like your mental health, how you sit with, you know, I don't know if you're religious with God or with yourself, you know what I'm saying? I want to live a long, happy life with, God willing, you know, some healthy kids and a healthy environment, and not put anyone through what I had to go through as a younger. Do you get me? So my aim is kind of to improve everyone's life, not to drag the hood stuff into the mainstream. So that being said, you know, I just want to put out there that, bro, whatever hood politics I have in my hood, the reason you don't see it online is because it's not for online. Anything that's not for online is not online. And if it's for online, then it's online. Do you get me?
Yeah.
And that's why I don't reply to diss tracks. I don't do none of that, Because if we buck up, we're gonna buck up, and if not, we're not gonna. And that is that, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? End it there, bro.
No, it's a good
bro.
answer, bro. It's definitely a good answer because we were saying it's over 10 years in the game now.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't get that time. A lot of people don't get that time independently either. What are you saying? What's next for you? What's your thoughts? Where's your mind at?
Boy, what's next for me, bro? I'd love to direct some movies, bro. I'd love to direct some movies. That's what I want to go into, bro. I don't know how I get into it. You know, someone shout your boy, shout me Netflix or something. I don't know, bro. But yeah, I'm trying to get into that, man. That would be sick. I think also my music from here on out, I'm just gonna keep exploring, bro. You know, like I made a reggae song. It didn't make it onto the album. But bro, the reggae song, anyone who's heard it, like Skepta's got it in his phone, yeah. He was away somewhere and he's like, yo, bro. He's like, send me that song you played me in the studio. Send me the reggae one. Like. And I sent it over to him and he's like, yeah. This is the vibe still. And bro, I can't lie to you. I've got a rock song. I've done bare different genres, but people are just not ready for it.
Okay.
When they're ready for it, I'll give it to them. Do you get me? Yeah. But I'm going to keep exploring and hopefully go and branch out into some other genres, man, some other areas. Yeah. That's it.
Definitely one of the most versatile with the facts and figures to prove it as well. We've spoken a lot about Flu Game. We got to talk about the Kalani feature as well. How far does your relationship go back? Where did this come back from?
Boy, let's see. I don't know how many years it is, but if you Google AJ Kalani, there's a picture of us time ago. Swear. She had short hair. I had short hair. I think we're in Libertine, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Her manager, David, is a very good friend of mine. One of the nicest people you could ever meet. One of the most genuine people. Same goes for Kay. Like Kalani is a great person, great spirit, really nice, kind-hearted, and obviously extremely talented. You get me? And the fact that she had time for me, I'm endlessly grateful because you know how it goes. Like everyone's your friend until it's album time. Oh, yeah, sorry, bro, man's kind of busy. Like, you get me? I hear that. But yeah, I hit Kalani and I was just like, yo, I got this song here. I can't imagine anyone else on it. You kill it if you got time for me. And she said, no worries, my G. Give me a couple days to sit with it and see what I go on.
Nice.
She sat with it, sent the verse and spun me out my socks. So it is what it is. Yeah, spun me still. It is what it is.
Say no more, man. What are you saying this year? Hopefully shows, festivals, we need to see you do it if everything opens up. What are you saying?
Yeah, bro, I'm ready for the shows, bro. I'm seeing that there's going to be a few shows. Well, they say there is. I've got my fingers crossed.
Yeah.
I just want to get back to connecting with the fans and everyone in general, man. I'm saying, like I said, I ain't see you for time, bro. I'm ready to link up, bro, when you're ready.
Yeah. No, as stuff's up to open up, we definitely need to arrange something, man.
100%.
The merch is there. Physical copies are there. We're pushing this week. What else do people need to know? Yeah, man, nothing, bro. Hit up my website, you get me? Go cop something if you can. Support the thing. Stream. If you can't afford it, no worries at all. Your support means loads to man. And yeah, man, just have a listen and take me in.